don't you just hate it when your work interrupts you while you wanna enjoy a chapter? I mean, seriously, I know I'm the devil of hell that's in charge of manga, but come on, can we please keep the villains dying to a minimum so I'll have an easier time getting a chapter out on time and not be 2 chapters behind on my post? Seriously, who the fuck is in charge of killing these characters off? Tough. So, yeah. Anyways, before I start going on a rant about my work, let's get this chapter out of the way. Greetings, mortals. I am Natus, one of the rulers of Hell, or specifically Manga Hell, and today we'll be reacting to the newish chapter of Fire Force. Chapter 285, The Battle to Determine the Strongest. Well, not really a battle, more of a clash if I'm being totally honest, but it sounds more awesome if you say a battle than what it really is. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get into this chapter, shall we? Now, the first page we have, carrying that number on your back is proof of being the strongest. I'm guessing this kanji is supposed to mean you're the strongest or something. I don't know really. I'm not as knowledgeable in Japanese language as some other people are. So yeah, now we have some fire soldiers' feet. Or specifically Company 9's fire soldiers talking amongst themselves. As the narrator is like Benny Mao versus Benny Mao's doppelganger. So begins the fight to determine the strongest. And then we have the guys talking. Oh, we are in deep right now. If Waka, who is stronger than anyone, fights against Waka's copy, who is stronger than anyone, then who wins? Oh great, we're gonna have that chapter where we have to where the dialogue is gonna be the most complicated thing as shit, even though it's actually very simple. But still. So yeah, we had that I think we've seen this guy a lot of times before. That kind of more bulky guy from the company 7 talking to Connor, and Connor's like, "How would I know?" It's like that story with the lance and the shield, which is a pretty good reference to it. It is kind of like the same thing. Like, alright, this guy's the strongest. This is guy's copy that's also the strongest. So who would win? About between the shield or spear, like the strongest shield versus the strongest lance. Although isn't it a spear in most cases? I don't know. So yeah, then the other guy responds with, Walker's doppelganger doesn't look so shabby. So I guess he's referencing how Assault's doppelganger and Corona's doppelganger seem to be rather easily dispatched by, or at least weren't as big of a problem against the original selves. Well, Ben Mao's doppelganger seems to be like pretty equal. Well, seems is definitely the more important word here. So yeah, they were kind of saying that's because he's the real king of destruction, the materialization of the image that Asakusa and Empire folks have of the strongest. So I guess it is confirming my theory that the reason why Soul and Kurono's doppelganger weren't so as equal or were not so overwhelming was mostly because the fact their perception is what it actually goes with. And since Benimao's doppelganger is supposed to be like viewed as the strongest, it makes sense that his perception, his doppelganger would be also viewed as the strongest. So yeah. Now I have some other randos panicking and stuff like, but there isn't anyone who can beat Waka, you dumbass. It's because of those kind of thoughts that might make Waka's copy so strong. Which is true. And then we see that other guy who was talking earlier be like, there isn't anyone who can beat Waka, right? And then we have Colin be like, of course not. He won't lose. And then we have the two girls, Hina and Hana. I can't exactly remember their names. You know, the two twins that are around and train Tamaki. One is like, you morons, the more you guys believe stuff like that, the stronger the fake is gonna get. Which I guess implies that the doppelgangers are also being powered up the longer the people praise them. And then the other one is like, but it's not like Wa could ever lose, Hina. None of us can help it. And then Kano just says, this whole thing is bonkers. Which is true in all honesty. And then we see the real Benimaru and the doppelganger Benimaru saying what into each other with the moon grinning behind them. And then the real Benimaru starts being like, "I don't like anything bothersome. Whoever wins gets to be real." Simple. And then the doppelganger Benimaru is like, "Yeah, I should hate anything bothersome." Which kind of funny how similar these two are than the rest. But now we get a little bit more of a difference between the fake and the real. With the fake being like, I can't do any hard attacks if I want to beat myself. I know that more than anyone. So I guess this is like more realistic when it comes to actual power. And now he starts to use some kind of technique that gives the real bit more bit of a shock expression as he makes like a giant kind of sound around him as he starts to say, "Correct, current real deal. Unicheer is just a cheap trick." And then that smoke goes at Bemo and he kind of covers it and he's like, and the real Bemo's like, "Hey, now, are you trying to set the whole world on fire?" As the doppelganger responds with, "I'll kill you along with the whole planet. These fireworks will be worthy of the name Destroyer." And then we see, I'm guessing Obi and Monk be like, "What's happening? Captain Obi, look into the sky." As I guess we see a bit of like a swoosh of fire that seems to start covering the entire planet, making Earth look like Saturn right now with the fire rings. As the doppelganger Memo screams out, "This is the real Nichiren!" So yeah, pretty badass imagery, honestly. And then we have the company, some people looking up, and then we have, I guess, Kono zombie like, what the hell is that? And then that that one choppy guy's like, "That Nichiren is way greater than the real Wakas." And then Kono's also like, "Oh no." And then we have the Ben Doppelganger be like, "This will be the biggest firework in the lifetime of Shinmon Benimaru." As he's like, "Goodbye, real deal." And there we see an epic image of Waka with a bunch of flowers all over him. I guess a new technique he's gonna use. And with that, he slices through the doppelganger Benimaru in a very epic fashion. And we know this one was a death blow because he starts to disintegrate. And then the very next chapter, everyone else is like, "Whoa!" And they're like, "It only took a second. Damn, Faker, get wrecked." And it turns out, like, don't get full of yourself just because you're a Wakai. Wakai is undefeated in everything other than gambling. Oh, that's a very funny joke. Like, yes, he's undefeated, but he loses gambling all the time. And then Connor's like, "Dang, made me worry for nothing." Which is true, Connor. They made us think there's gonna be an epic battle for nothing. And then we have the doppelganger Mom be like, "Hey," and also he's shirtless for some reason. I'm guessing his clothes got burned up with the attack. And he's like, "Hey, what the fuck is going on? I'm the strongest. They exists in the imagination of everyone in this empire. Just look at those Asakusa folks. I'm the materialization of the absolute trust that they have in that guy." So I guess this is also bring this up. Mention that that's exactly what he is. As the real Bemo says, like, I guess they think I'm weaker than I actually am. Wait. So you're telling me that Bema is so fucking strong that even people's perception of the strongest is not on his level? Are you kidding me? How does that even work? Wouldn't the strongest just... How does that even work? Wouldn't the strongest person be previewed like nothing can beat him, even himself or something? I don't know. And then we have the real Bema start to scream and I mean like, "Hey you bastards, how come that was so weak? Are you joking? You all hype me up that much, but deep down it's nothing but big talk? I am Shinmon goddamn Bema." Shinmon goddamn Benimaru. Is that his full name? Goddamn is his middle name? Seriously? And sometimes he actually seems to be a bit scared of that. And then we have the doppelganger by mom be like, so he's even stronger than what humanity thinks is the strongest. As he smacks. Trust me, dude. There's nothing to smack here. It just makes a bunch of questions, and I bet, and you can bet that right now when you're in hell, I'm gonna make you suffer. Maybe because I have to transport your worthless ass here. And then we have the real Mom be like, next time I hope I get to find a copy that actually equals my strength. Which may actually be hype for the next doppelganger, since I believe in the last chapter it was stated by Burns there are two more doppelgangers that are so powerful that they make me shake. One of them is, I guess, a doppelganger model, and the other one is we still don't know. So yeah, let's wait and see how that one will go. Although considering how these last couple ones went with literally just one chapters of being one-shotted by everyone. Well, not by everyone, by Burns, his doppelganger, as well as the real Baymall, but still, they went out very easy. So I am curious on who that unknown figure is gonna be. My mind is still on Shinra's doppelganger. So yeah. Then we get to Benimaru as he's like, well, that's the end of my fight. Alright, I guess we gave him a final battle for this arc, although he might still participate in a team battle. I don't know, really. And then he's at the end of the chapter, be like, the rest is up to you, Shin, as he looks in that weird eyeball that I guess healed itself after Arthur sliced it. And the narrator's then like, no, the strongest has been decided. Now it's just saving the world. Everything's up to the hero now. Which kind of surprising how we end this. We're gonna end the Fire Force by saying Baymaul is the strongest character. Although to be fair, that does make sense. Although I wouldn't be surprised if there's gonna be a feat by Shin that will make him above Baymaul. I know, we gotta see. Again, like, the fact that he's been mentioned as one more doppelganger, and the fact that he even said, I hope the next time I find a doppelganger, he's gonna be equal to me. I feel like that might build to a character that might be even stronger than Baymaul. I can hope, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's not gonna be the case. Now, anyways, it's time for the next chapter that we're gonna be immediately be able to react to. To be continued in chapter 286, the plunge into certain death. And yeah, that's the end of the chapter. So yeah, this chapter really is starting to make me worry about the series going a little, too fast. Like, starting to, alright, we got wasted too much time to get speed up. Like, let's finish this whole thing quickly. Although it's possible this might be one of those hope before despair type of things, where the battle goes down pretty well. Although I feel like we already had that kinda. But then again, after the whole cataclysm started, I don't believe there was a outside of Soul's doppelganger slaughtering Company 8 and Joker's doppelganger slaughtering him, there hasn't been like a big overwhelming defeat by the rest of the characters, but oh well. I guess we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, anyway, was my reaction to chapter 285. I hope you tell me in the comments below what do you think of this chapter. Did you like how quickly it's about, and did you dislike it? Do you think the story is rushing? Or no, just leave it in the comments below. And with that, and now leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more videos in the future. And with that said, I cannot wait to see all of you mortals next time.